Hey, what's up everyone? It's not just your average Joe. So I kind of wanted to go through how I strategize, how I strategize the maps I do and the battles and stuff. So I'm gonna talk about baiting. So this will actually be a good sound. No, this is two double. No, it's not double edge. It's twofold since I'm trying to get the flyer quest done.
Shall we?
So I have a Cherish with
Minerva.
I have a Cherish with Lancebreaker. I got a Pala, just a regular Pala, but she does have gold flyer, so that's what her purpose is. And then I got Minerva for, just being awesome. And then a Kaeda. Wow, she's fast. The Darting Bull will kill. Okay.
Yes?
No, the gold flyer though. No, not near enough. Hello. No, I am. Oh, okay.
Here we go.
Anyways.
Yep.
So
Quite so.
sometimes you don't want the enemy to attack first. You kind of want them. No, sorry. Sometimes you don't want to attack first. You want them to attack you first. Ooh. Pivot Effie. Well then, wasn't ready for that. Okay. So I'm gonna use the Cherish as an example. I don't mind not attacking first, actually, but just for the sake of this video, it's like this. So
Onward.
I'm gonna put. I know Cherish has 1, 2, and she attacks here.
Yes.
That's her maximum range. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have everyone. I'm gonna have everyone retreat, so they're out of range as well. So Pala is 1, 2, and attack, right? So that's it. That's the range, and I'm gonna leave Minerva here. So you do this a lot, and you usually do it on a unit you know how you have the advantage on. So for example, the Cherish, I have an advantage on her, so of course I want to have her hit my Pala, because my Pala has the Ruby Sword, among other things. Decent defense stat with the Fortify, and then she can defeat Cherish, right? So the problem here now is the AI is kind of smart with this. So if I try to put Cherish, then Kaeda will attack. If I try to put Shana, then Effie will attack, right? So you want neither of that. So you just kind of have to wait
Quite so.
and figure it out from there.
Got it.
Okay, so the AI for some reason prioritizes rallies. So I know Kaeda's not gonna go and initiate an attack. So knowing this, I'm just gonna go and defeat Cordelia here. Yeah, I'll just go and defeat Cordelia here. Okay, so baiting also happens after you defeat an enemy, right? This is not a great example, but this is kind of just to show you how you would go about baiting units. So you would obviously try and go for the advantage. I'll show you like when I use my horse Emblem team, if there is range units, how you kind of do with range units and stuff as well. But basically, when you're trying to bait a unit, it's melee and melee and range and range. Sometimes you don't always have that option, but then for the most part, you want to kind of try to do that. So the flyer obviously won't have a choice with ranged units, but we'll just see how this goes. I'll put Pala here, and I'm gonna put Shauna here. So I have a feeling Effie's gonna attack Cherish, which is to be expected. She does a lot more damage to Cherish than she does to Minerva. Okay.
Shall we?
So I'm gonna defeat Effie, right? Now you kind of want to not kind of. I want to defend Cherish, right? Because, well, first of all, it's inefficient not to. And I know Minerva can live a Kaeda attack. Actually, she demolishes her. It's kind of funny how she has advantage. The 13 speed allows the Darting Blow not to activate, whatever. But you want to defend your allies as well, right? So I had 2 allies full HP, and Shanna will have the... Oh, she kills. Never mind. Oh, I didn't even know she killed, so whatever. Yeah, that's that. Let's set to the Shanna. She only has 33 speed.
Attack! Attack!
Okay, well, there you go. I'll talk about the defending in the next map. So that's kind of how you want to do. You kind of want to bait out those units in order for them to come to you, because sometimes when they move on their own like that, you have to defend yourself as opposed to be more offensive. But there's some maps where you kind of have to initiate an attack, so you also have to bait out units. This might be a good example because there's 2 healers. Okay, they all move on their own, so it's not really a good example. I'm gonna use Ursula, of course. This is kind of obvious, right? It's kind of basics 101. So you put Ursula in range because you know she can tank the hits. So you want to put a unit that can take the hits, right? So I can even put Cecilia here if I want, because the person who's attacking me is a healer, so I have the advantage of Guan Raven, right?
Yes.
You know, you can just keep those kinds of things in mind when you're doing these things. So I want Selena to go and attack Sully as well. So
Got it.
this is also sort of a baiting.
As you wish. Let's go.
You don't always do this. You kind of want to always have the defense, but then if I have the advantage and then the unit in range, I can go and just defeat really easily, then I might as well do that, right? So Priscilla is gonna get the Mauler. Oh, she has decent HP. Well, this is the 10th stratum. They have decent everything, really. The fact that I outspeed is like a miracle. Okay, so Priscilla gone, and then I had the advantage of Selena, so I didn't mind putting Sully in range, right? You kind of have to keep those kinds. You have to keep those kinds of things in mind. So I'm gonna go and wreck this Ninian, but I gotta destroy this wall first too.
Go. Yes.
Okay, and you have the Moonbow. That's a defeat. However, Ursula has no blood ray bonuses. I don't think that matters.
Yeah.
19. Oh, it matters. Okay.
As you wish.
Just for
Understood.
because it's gonna last more turns anyway. I'm just gonna do this and then just get it over with. So yeah, that's how you bait opponents out. It's not. This wasn't a really good example because the AI was aggressive. I'll do a separate video on, and hopefully the map is where the AI is not aggressive and you really had to get them to bait to you.
Yes.
But you know, it's just simple rules. It's like, well, not really rules, but when you're baiting out a melee unit, use a melee unit, especially one that has the advantage on you. And when you're gonna bait out another unit, like a ranged unit, then you use a ranged unit as well. The thing is, ranged units have colorless, so you had to watch for that. And you kind of had to do a little bit of calculations and stuff if you had the disadvantage. Say, if there was a bow user, Ursula would have been really a good option to put in range, but you know, these are these kinds of things. So yeah, that's everything for now. Thank you for watching, and later days.